Welcome to the Slop Temple. We pray this video helps.
You start by confirming UEFI firmware and that your system boots in UEFI rather than legacy. This is required. Once done, back up your disks and export or note current bootloader paths and keys so you can recover. Make sure TPM is enabled or you have a USB recovery key available. Next, reboot into firmware and locate boot and security sections. This lets you change CSM and prepare to enroll keys. Do these steps now before touching secure boot toggles. You now disable compatibility support module and set UEFI as the primary boot path, because secure boot only validates UEFI binaries. Once CSM is off, enter the firmware's key management and enroll a platform key, then a KEK, and finally DB and DBX as needed. Import vendor keys or your generated ones. Make sure any custom bootloader or kernel is signed with a trusted key. Otherwise, the firmware will block it. After signing and confirming boot order, you're ready to flip Secure Boot on. Enable Secure Boot in firmware and reboot immediately to verify that your OS loads. This confirms keys and signatures match. If the system fails to boot, don't panic, reboot into firmware to restore saved keys, or use a recovery USB to load a signed bootloader, then reconfigure keys. Make sure to check kernel or bootloader logs once you regain access. If necessary, re-sign kernels or remove unsigned modules from the database. One key tip: keep a signed recovery image handy to bypass lockouts quickly.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.